Guys, welcome back to my channel, WHENTAYTALK. I am Tay, and I am here for another episode review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 16, Innocent Until Proven Keke. Okay? Y'all, everything on the channel is alleged and in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell notifications so that you know each and every time I upload a new video. Now let's get into it. Okay, so the episode starts off with Tiffany and Mel. Mel came to Tiffany's home to meet little baby Ace with his little cute self. He looked just like Lou. And Tiffany is breastfeeding, can barely get out anything to Mel about the baby, but yet she wants to bring up Keke. So she tells Mel, I know you've seen the news with Keke on the news, and for stealing at Home Depot. Mel like, okay. So Tiffany says, what about our brands? What about them, Tiffany? A councilman, the city councilman, I think he might be the president of the city council in Huntsville, was just also making news for stealing out of Walmart. It didn't affect your brand, Tiffany. It didn't affect anybody's brand. Since you used to work for the Chamber of Commerce, I'm quite sure you knew said councilman. I'm confused on how they're trying to spin this narrative about Keke and like it's going to affect them in any damn type of way, shape, or form. When they played that on the Huntsville News 5, so what, it's like 5 or 15 people in Huntsville that seen that on the news, and like they're gonna say, oh my God, I cannot associate myself with Keke. She's stealing out of Home Depot. Because again, the city councilman is still a city councilman, and he made a plea deal with them for stealing in Walmart several times. And it caused no harm, no foul to anyone else, but embarrassment to him and everybody he loved. Okay? So I don't understand where she's going with this. Okay? Because, again, that was showed on Huntsville News. YouTube, the bloggers have got a hold of it. It wasn't like it was on Neighborhood Talk or nothing like that, or TMZ, but it was on YouTube, which is the same platform that everybody on that show, Arrest Records, have been on for things far worse than stealing out of Home Depot. But I see you associate with those people every day. You're very close with Stormy. Her husband Stormy admitted to her criminal past. So she had some criminal record for, I think, vandalism or something like that. And I think that's what was it. Courtney arrest record allegedly was grand damn larceny of a pharmacy. So, I don't see you disassociating yourself from them. it seemed like y'all have become quite cozy like. You also was part of Stormy's brand for her hair care products. And you didn't care about what their arrest records would do for anybody. And let's keep in mind, Keke wasn't arrested. And per the note that they had at the end of the show, she has not to date been arrested or charged for this. So it's given that they had that on there to embarrass the hell out of her. I'm just saying, it didn't make any damn sense why she will be talking about a fucking brand when you're on a show full of fucking criminals. And when I say criminals, I mean people that have done crimes in the past. It doesn't mean like currently I feel like they're a criminal because, again, most people have arrest records and they done some criminal activity. Okay? So, Tiffany, get off your soapbox, okay? Because, again, didn't you say your damn parents was on drugs? And you brought they scallywag looking asses on the damn screen for us to look at? And it looked like the was on drugs was not in the past tense, okay? It's given very much so current day. So, you might want to caution yourself before you go judging people and looking down on people about their problems or what things that they're suffering with. Because, again, like Mel said or you said, nobody is perfect and your ass ain't either. Because I didn't see you worried about no damn brand when you was talking about cheating on your damn ex-husband. Because he ain't have enough damn money, but he loved you and your damn son unconditionally. So what a way to treat somebody that you knew that loved you unconditionally. So you're not damn perfect and you don't need to be judging nobody. So get your ass off your damn high horse. Because you was raised, it looks like, by two crackheads. Let me not call them people crackheads. You were raised by people that was abusing drugs, Keke. Tiffany. So stop it. She tried to compare, like if Mel had done something and if she would know it wouldn't be true, but if, like, okay, what does that mean? Mel may have committed crimes and just not been caught for them. What does that mean? Because she presents herself in a way that she's above committing a crime? Or because you present yourself in a way that you're above committing a crime? No, it does not mean any of that. Because I think that Keke is more educated than you and Mel combined. She just got into some mess that unfortunately is going to be something that she's going to have to deal with the rest of her damn life. Okay? Let's ease off the judgment. Because I don't like it. So then they go do some photo shoot for Tiffany to make an announcement for Baby Ace with the cast so people can one second. So that Keke could Tiffany, I keep calling her damn Keke. So Tiffany can invite people to the what they call them, sipping seeds, when you come and see the baby after it's born or whatever. So she doing like a little sipping seed thingy and an invite with Mel, filming the invite, which Mel was like a drunk damn auntie when they be trying to film you and it be from like right here. Cause like most of the time the dome part was cut off. I'm like, Mel, you need to stay in the producer spot and not the cameraman. Okay. So they do that. It's cute and they move on. Mel did tell Tiffany that she was going to visit Keke to check on her to see if everything was okay. Okay? I'm glad Mel did not feed into her BS. Okay? Don't go judging people unless you know what their struggles are. And since y'all know that she has some struggles, don't try to down her for it. Why don't y'all try uplifting somebody? Because again, that girl is very educated and she has potential. And it doesn't mean that just because somebody is educated or something like that, that those are the only people that get addicted to drugs. It's not. They're not. Or dumb people are the only ones that get addicted to drugs. No, it's very much so very famous people that succeed in all type of stuff. You see a lot of child stars get addicted to drugs. Like things get addicted to certain people for certain reasons or whatever the case may be. But it's not up to us to try to judge them. If that is your friend, you should try to help them. So the next scene we got is Marcel and Courtney. So Courtney is pulling up at Black, or what we think is Black, because from what Dee Star revealed last night, Black is about the size of this picture right here on the wall. That one. Okay? Not even this one. Okay, so that one you can only do a 2-step with one foot in the building and the other one on the outside building, get your little groove on. Okay, 2 people can't fit in the mofo at the same time per her. Okay, so it ain't no need to have no staff, so I don't know why they still hiring. They must be hiring for the outside part. She said the outside part ain't even big enough for nothing. She said the parking lot fit 5. And she said the place was crowded. So, unless it was 5 clown cars out there, I don't know. I'm not. I ain't here to talk about the building, okay? So, Courtney comes in. Marcel is sitting there looking like a damn Cheshire cat. And Courtney, starts talking to him like, I want to, link up with you to talk about, how you approach my wife. So Marcel is, trying to be cool with it, but he also, you can see the fear in his eyes. And you can see that he was clearly trying to play it off. But he was also trying to play it cool because he didn't know if the camera crew would be able to, or the security would be able to get there fast enough since Courtney was sitting so close to him. If they would be able to get there and snatch his ass up. Or get Courtney off of him. Courtney's something to get up off. So, I don't know. But anyway, Courtney was asking him like about, coming to his wife about that damn $100 when they didn't disclose anything about money in the beginning, from the beginning, okay? Very much so when they pitched it to Mel, they were talking about it because she wanted to get paid for her speaking. They wanted her to speak, and she was like, oh, no, I charge for shit like that. And y'all heard me at that reunion when I said never. Never ain't this month, and it ain't next month, okay? So he said if anybody wanted money for it, they were being selfish because the community supports all of them. Are you sure about that, Marcel? Or did you change your mind about the pay on the support you received from the community? Because it seemed like when they saw it was a free event, they were going to come out and go to the event and want to put their sponsors on the event. Plus, it was going to be on TV. But when you guys do things where you have to pay, you get no action. Okay? Because the community seems like they don't like you. That's why y'all wanted to get Mel there. Because the community actually likes Mel. She actually gives back to the community. Okay? So, once you start charging, or once you probably seen that the sponsorships, y'all couldn't get either because don't nobody trust y'all in Huntsville. Then y'all started charging people when y'all seen the outpour of people wanting to, have their businesses there. Y'all took that opportunity to try to charge people. When they were saying last night on Brown Skins Live that it's possible that like the show paid for some of the show paid for some of the productions and stuff, like, for the building and stuff like that, maybe, or at least split some of the cost of it. So it was no need for him to try to charge the community that he said they were trying to help, but now you want them to pay. So Courtney said that wasn't mentioned. Marcel said it was mentioned. They expected pay from the vendors, and they wanted the speakers to donate. Marcel, let me get this shit clear. Because Mel gets paid for public speaking. So not only did you want her to speak for free, you wanted her to donate? Confusion is my name. I don't get it. Marcel's, quit trying to slick every damn body. Ain't nobody about to pay you nothing, and you using their time and damn money and shit to speak, and then all of a sudden you want them to pay too? You didn't say none of that at that table. You didn't say none of that when you had the comeback group meeting. So back to that. Courtney was like, whatever, that's not even what it was. You didn't say anything about that. And if you did change your mind or whatever the case may be, why you didn't have your wife go and speak to her? Marcel said, I can't talk to your wife. Your wife can't handle business collections or something like that. He said she can handle them. He said, but not by you. You should have had your wife come and talk to her, if that was the case. And he said, you need to stop you can't be that protective. I know you fucking lying. Not only do he need to be that protective, but he also needs to get up and beat your ass. And make you follow him around as a mentor. He can be your mentor to show you how you're supposed to be protecting your wife and covering your wife. Marcel had the nerve to say that his wife, Tisha, can cover herself and handle herself in front of, for other stuff or whatever, if that had happened to her. That's because all y'all men on this show, most of y'all, are okay with throwing y'all wives under the bus and throwing them to wolves. You not no protector. So Tisha would be better off on her damn own. At least she has her nails done sometime, and they be half-ass done, so that mean they might be sharp at the end from some of them being on and some of them being off. So at least she can fight her way out of a situation. With you, she gonna get her ass beat. And not only is she gonna get her ass beat by the person that's coming for the attack, she probably gonna get her ass beat by you because you ain't gonna want to fight the other person or let the other person know that you ain't on their side. You gonna embarrass Tisha and beat her ass as well with them. You'll team up with the op against your wife. The same way you let Martel talk all that junk and all this. He almost whisked her ass away when y'all was showing that damn venue. And what your ass do? Sat there like a punk. This what I'm saying. Men, you see he ain't do that to Stormy. Because he know Courtney would have came up there miraculously. Courtney would have flew out of damn air. Out of floating ass air balloon. And landed up in that mofo and beat his ass if he was looking at Stormy and thought that shit was cute. And making those comments that he was making about somebody else's damn wife. And you known for being a damn hoe. But we see what your protection looks like. It's given unprotected. Okay? So Courtney, like, you just need to stay out of the women's business. So Marcel tried to make this little slick comment about, says the man that sell women's hair products as his business. Yes. As a man that has a damn business. If you have some women's hair care products to get involved in, that's the only business that you need to be in as far as women. Because it's paying off for Courtney, not your ass. So, Courtney, say, you know, don't fucking do that shit again. And no $100 ain't nothing to me. It ain't nothing to a boss. Okay? I got that ammo. And pulled out a little stack of, you know, 20s. And, you know, he went up to him. He was like, I got the bread. I got it. Here. But he gave it to the waitress and told her, I'm going to tip you on him $100. That waitress picked that money up so damn fast. She knew that was probably the most money she ever made there in her damn life since she been working there. Okay? In tips. And this show, the thing, they show it all the time on TV. And I want to do on take a cut or whatever they bring in for showing black on TV. Or maybe they don't, or they still promote it on there, because from what DD Star said, they might have a decoy builder that's black. Okay? And y'all, FYI, that wasn't how the scene went. That's just how I planned the scene in my head. And the stack of money was supposed to be in hundreds, okay? Not the 20s and the pat. Batch. Got the bread. It ain't nothing to a boss. But I digress. So that's how that go. Marcel trying to count the money out. You know his ass. He probably want to say, can I have a 20 just to, you know, you can go ahead and give her that, but can I have a 20 to give me something to eat? Give me a 2 special, a 4 for 4 from Wendy's. You got $5. I cannot stand Marcel. So the next scene is Kimmy and Tisha meeting up for Kimmy to see the apartment that they are going to be living in temporarily until the gingerbread house is remodeled or renovated and is renovated. And then what did she say? And then Tisha starts off saying, you know, she shows them the rooms. When she get, I guess, to her room or the kitchen or whatever, she said, I guess, and this is where I'm at. No Marcel. No Marcel. So Kimmy said, I don't know how y'all even doing this. Tisha said, I can't think of anything, but I just have my sight focused on, you know, the new house and all of that. And Kimmy said, I mean, do y'all have any type of dates for that mofo? She like, no estimated times, no ETA, nothing. In my opinion, I think that they have bit off more than they can chew. They may have thought they had the money that they lie about having. in my opinion. And they know good and damn well they're not building no house on that mountain. I think they're going to end up selling it. And if I was them, I would sell it for a good, make some profit off of it. Especially since they say Huntsville is popping the way it's popping. Make you some money off of it. And quit sitting around just letting it sit there. Probably ain't paying the damn taxes or nothing like that. Sell that shit before y'all lose it. And then come 10 years later, after that people done built up on it and stuff, then y'all gonna come and saying y'all ain't received a notice for that you was behind on taxes. Okay. So let's move on from that. Kimmy talking about couldn't be me. Kimmy, it could be every bit of your ass if you ain't already have a damn house. Okay? Because if you and Maurice buy that little house he showed you up on that damn hill that you thought y'all was going to look at for y'all, and he said, no, y'all moving to Scott Manor. Kimmy already knew that was out the deal anyway, because she knew it wasn't about to be one. Okay? Not because she just wouldn't go if Maurice told her to. But she knew what the deal was with that. So she thought they was looking at that house for them. And he like, nah, this for investments. Or a trap house, in my opinion. Okay. Let's move on. Because I didn't see any reason why they wouldn't get in that house. But I don't see nothing wrong. I stay in the houses they got. They got a little movie theater up in there. Whatever. So then they get on, Kimmy is talking about Tiffany wanting to be, they have a problem with Tiffany. Always. Kimmy, I'm starting to think that Kimmy might have a jealous spirit like Tisha. It might not present in the same way, but I'm starting to think that she's just as jealous as a woman as Tisha is. Because they keep harping on this mess with Keke, with Tiffany. And I'm gonna admit, when they were at that luncheon thing with Tiffany, Stormy, Tisha, and Kimmy, the same energy that Kimmy was giving Tiffany, she was not giving Stormy. I do not like how they pick and choose who they're going to attack and who they're going to focus on, because she does not do that to Stormy. And Stormy be cutting a fool on them. So, anyway, they start talking about Tisha, of all people. Yeah, I don't even know. And she come criticizing this and criticizing that. And she's not even part of the comeback group. Stormy ain't either. And the other people that was there was not either. You don't have to be part of the comeback group to come up and speak. Stormy wasn't a part of the comeback group, and she was up there speaking. When we know that Tiffany would have sounded way better than Stormy ass. But Stormy did good, actually. Stormy sounded the best out of all of them. What's her name? Kimmy. She just sound like jibber jabber. Maurice and Marcel, nothing. Martel, again, nothing. He couldn't even pronounce and announce his damn self. He had a full-blown panic attack because Mel wasn't coming out or wasn't going to speak. You knew that, and you knew you ain't had no money to put in to buy her to speak. So, I mean, I didn't understand, like, him and Mel was coming up there as a damn couple. Get your ass up there and just go sit down. But you had a stage full of clowns up there, but you talking about now you don't know what Tiffany do. And then Kimmy had the fucking audacity to say that she, if you pay her $1,000, she couldn't tell you what Tiffany did. Kimmy, have somebody offer you $5 or $1 million. to tell us what the hell Maurice do. Actually, they can pay us to tell what you do. We don't even know why y'all asses was there. We didn't need Maurice to tell us he had a damn credit score the same size as his damn shoe. It wasn't necessary. Y'all very much so needed Tiffany up there. But that's y'all damn problem. Y'all too busy talking shit about people, but y'all be needing them. But too stuck in your own dumbass ways to see that. Because first they was all up on Tiffany when she was pregnant and all that type of stuff. They all was on her. All the Scotts was on her. Now all of a sudden it's something different. Like what? Because Lou checked y'all asses? Check y'all men? Or y'all little girlfriends? I cannot take it. I cannot take it. She said that when Tisha was saying that Tiffany, she didn't know what Tiffany did, and that's why she wasn't speaking. Tisha, name to us what any of the people up there besides Stormy is doing in business. Martel didn't even have a damn spot at the fucking expo. He didn't even get a damn spot up there. So then, and they just ignorant to me. They're too fucking stupid. Because you don't know what she doing. Y'all ever thought about asking her? No, because y'all don't give a damn. But you know who she been cheating with, in your opinion. You know that. You know the word around Huntsville about who she's sleeping with and her sleeping with her business manager, but you don't know what the hell she do. That's where their importance is. Their importance is that finding tea on people. Finding tea and opening that shit up on y'all asses. Tell what y'all got going on. Besides these fake ass storylines. So then they get on the Keke stuff. Of course, they all was watching the news that night. And again, Tisha, was you on that shit when you had on them, when you was still in teddy bears and stuff from the mall and lipstick? When you was putting lipstick, in teddy bears, were you hide in? Was you under the influence? Or did you do it with a sober mind and body? Huh? Remember when you thought it was your lipstick at first and you put it in the diaper bag or your purse? You just threw it in there because you thought MJ was playing with your lipstick, and then it turned out Marcel said it was a bear. One of y'all said it was a bear, one of y'all said it was lipstick. You didn't know the baby still had holding on to it? Like, which one was it? But was you high then? Even though we all know when people still out of Home Depot or you got, a hustler in the area, they be having the Home Depot cards. Because that's the easiest place to steal from. I guess now beside Walmart. So, now all of a sudden, it's, I hope she's not, back on pills. Now you saying it's pills. But your mom very much so told a different story the other day. So is pills now? Or is it just something else when it's Mad Day? Like, which one is it? And a lot of times when people have those pill addictions, it do transition to other things because their other things are cheaper. than the pills. So, like I said, in my opinion, I feel like it's something different, more than just pills. I also feel like she may have, relapse or be, back into it. But again, we want to pray for her. Like I said, I still, God, I hate this for her. I hate this for her. I want her to, I want her to beat this. I want her to beat this. As smart as Keke is, like, this shows y'all what type of power these type of things have over your mind and your body. Because not only are they mentally addictive, they are physically addictive. So not just your mind want it, your body crave it. You know what I'm saying? I think weed is the only drug that is not physically addictive. It's just mentally addictive. People just think they need it. They cannot have it the next day and be fine. Those other drugs, your body craves it. And sometimes people get weak and go back to it. And like I said, I want so for her to beat this, and to this is gonna be her anything against anybody that had this negative and this you on drugs. For anybody that had that type of stance toward her and her family, Keke beating this shit is gonna be there. Okay? Because I'm telling you, if Keke get off of this stuff and stick to her sobriety, she'll be a beast. She gon' be unstoppable because the girl is smart. She got it. I think they said Keke got a damn doctorate. Like, I don't want that stuff to be for nothing. And still with the Black Expo too. Like, I'm like, why didn't they ask her to come to the Black Expo? Like I said before, they don't give a damn about her. And this show, I know a lot of people think that she wasn't ready to come on reality TV. I don't think that. I think she could have came on reality TV, kept that shit 100, because the only way she gonna get clean and stay clean is she own up to what she doing. And she needs to get her circle around people that's not trying to manipulate her, that's not want anything from her, that's trying to legitimately help her. And that might not include her family. It can't be somebody that's going to enable her and act like what it is not what the fuck it is. Okay? She needs somebody that's going to give her some hard truths. And she can do it. She can do it. They don't give a damn about her. This story that she has could have played out on this show in a miraculous way, and helped a lot of people. Because a lot of people that watch this show, whether, they addicted to whatever, they have addictions. She just got a different kind that's, like I said, is physically addictive. And some of them on that show, like I said, look like they indulge in some things too. Shit, Stormy got a whole video on YouTube talking about falling in love with the drugs. And don't think we ain't seen a couple of y'all with them red cups. Okay? Mine is gone. Okay? But yeah, like, I do honestly think that Keke could be on this show. I think the downfall of this show is the Scotts. I even think Stormy and Courtney could have been all right on this show if the Scotts wasn't. And I feel the same way for Keke. This show could have showed with Keke's story. Because this show, it show you a rise and fall. This girl was a professor at A&M. And I want to say they said she was the youngest professor they ever had. I want to say that was the case. Her and Mel was in school together, doing whatever together. They were teacher assistants together. Mel only 37. Keke is like 32, 33. I mean, 42, 43. I think she might be 43 this year or something like that. So this, and they said it was like 10 some years ago. So she was a professor at 30 to 32 years old, fresh out of her 20s, or maybe in her late 20s. So it's not too late for her. It's not too late for her. I don't know how her job ended at the I don't know how her job ended at the university, but she can still make a comeback from this. She can make a comeback. Do you know, like, that story would be something like magical. If we seen Keke come from where she's now, let's say we got with her now. What she had, we have the backstory. Come on here now, okay? She's had a relapse. Let's say this is a scenario. She's had a relapse. She's got caught stealing at the local Home Depot. She's embarrassed. They playing it on the news, whatever the case may be, the blogs on it, all of this. She go to rehab. She come out. She clean. She start working, get her a little job. She can even start doing real estate because the business is booming right now. Okay? She can come out of rehab, clean. Stay away from these people. Stay away from these Scotts, with your cousin and auntie them fucking included. If your husband enable you, you might have to separate from that. Not that I want that, because I really like Keke's husband. And like I said, Keke's husband reminds me of Stormy's husband. They love they damn wives. Okay? Like, I get that from Courtney, and I get that from Keke's husband. I think that Chris Fletcher loves his wife, but we probably in the state, they've been together for so long, you just know he love her because he do. Okay? Probably if we would have seen them 15 years ago, they would have had that same umph and that same energy. Like, you like, oh my God, like, he gonna knock them out about his. Okay? So, that's what Keke and Stormy husbands give to me. But it also gives me that he may be a sucker for Keke because he loved her so much. So I think that when she go to rehab, he might, and I think that'll be so good if she was to go to rehab. That would be so good for her and her kids and her husband if she went to rehab. Mainly for her though, if she just went to rehab. I don't went off. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. So this next part we got coming up is Martel and Chris Fletcher. Chris Fletcher comes into the rental property that Martel is at. Martel is like talking crap or trying to chastise him to wear some booties on his feet. Yeah, you in real estate, this and that. So you know enough about real estate that he's supposed to have on booties or take his shoes off when he come into a property. But when he get to talking about you getting your ass out that damn house, you don't understand. Now y'all friends. So since y'all friends and I'm coming to your damn house, can I keep my damn shoes on with no booties? I ain't see you tell Sheree that shit when she came over there. You ain't tell Neckbone that. And I ain't see Marcel in there with no shoes on. Anyway, so they sitting down or whatever, and Chris Fletcher is giving like a no-nonsense type of look to Martel. Like, I'm not here to play with you, motherfucker. What's good? When are you going to leave this fucking house? Because probably the only reason why those people haven't took his ass to court to get him out is because of Chris Fletcher. And from what simply, our designated I Spy, what she was saying last night is that she feel like, what do you call it? She said that LeBarrick's house is under contract now. And you know that, Chris Fletcher is not over that property anymore because he probably was letting Destiny, stay there without making her put ice, heat on her ass to get up out of there and try to sell the place. People usually don't want to, if they buying a house to live in, they don't want the house somebody already living in the house, because that means that once that deal is closed, once you close and that person is still in that house, now it's your responsibility to pay to get them out of there. And sometimes especially when that pandemic was going on, or the panini, they had like, what do they call those things? Moratorium, I forgot what it was called, whatever. Y'all know what it is when they like stop like any type of evictions or anything like that. They stopped that due to the C-19 because some people wasn't able to work and stuff like that. So so she was in that house all that time. And, I think LeBarrick might have felt like Chris was, because he knew her. And, ain't want to, be too hard on her. But, so he got somebody else that didn't have any personal feelings involved. And it's looked like Chris learned from that mistake. And it looks like he's trying to be strictly with this and get a handle on this before he lose this damn deal. So Martel tells him, they get to talking about the house, and Chris also, before they even talk about the house, Chris talks about him sending a subpoena to him and his wife. When I tell y'all Chris Fletcher was mad as fuck, he looked like he wanted to choke Martel. Because Martel don't understand what the fuck boundaries are. You knew him and his wife did not want to be in that shit with you and Mel. You knew that. But since your onion head ass decided to try to be slick and try to take somebody to court for custody when you ain't even got no damn house to live in. And then not only that, you're going to subpoena them And he gonna try to say, brush past it because he knew he was wrong. Yeah, I mean, I did it, because, I wanted you to come to court and, say whatever it was, as even if it was against me. That's not why the fuck people will subpoena people. They subpoena them hoping that, or knowing that, or thinking that they're going to say some things that's in their favor. And you knew they had none. Because you're the only one that think you're a good parent. You and your damn mama. And not even she could have got on the stand to say something good about your ass. So, you wanted them to go to court and lie for you. You put them in that position. And since you did, when I got up there, I would have told them every motherfucking thing your ass had done that I knew about. He know now that it's over, he can say, oh, even if you want to say it against me. No, you didn't want them to say any damn thing against your ass because you know they probably got plenty. Slick ass. But now you want to bring up the friendship card when you need to stay your raggedy, dusty, broke ass in that damn house. Oh, now he your damn friend. Now he's supposed to give a damn about you and your damn kids. And then now you want to be manipulative and throw the kids up in there. No, sir. That's where you got shit wrong at. Because those kids got a place to stay. Your ass don't. They good. So he said he didn't know he had to get out the house. They showed a flashback with production showing that, and not only did he know he had to get out the house, he knew what the damn time frame was and was telling Chris Fletcher that he needed to leave because the lease was up in about 6 months. So we assuming that he had a lease to own or something like that, like Mel might have had when she bought the house up there. And now that it was done, he didn't have anything to purchase it with. His credit wasn't where it needed to be. So he couldn't secure a loan to purchase the home. So guess what? You have to go because now they want to put their house on the damn market. Okay? So it's time to go. It's time to go. So he's telling Chris Fletcher all of this stuff, and Chris Fletcher like, no, we gave you 90 days. You're not getting 90 more. It's past 30 days. So he was like, well, I need more than 30 days. Chris Fletcher said, how long has it been? He like, okay, wait. Jack has 10 apples. He gave Katie 2. 40-some days. Chris Fletcher said, bingo, get the fuck out of this house. Get your ass out of here. I even asked you about some houses. Chris said I didn't have anything. So what makes you think I can find a house and you can't even find one? Because motherfucker, I ain't looking for one because I don't need one. That's what makes me think that. I'm not the only one that have houses that's be available for rent and own. It ain't my damn responsibility. I'm living at a damn estate. Since you and Courtney best friends, shit, see if you can go move over there. Where Destiny stand at? See if you can go over there, since y'all such good damn friends. Actually, like I said, since the Scotts, since they renovating that gingerbread house, but it would be okay enough for Marcel and Lil MJ to stay in there, then how about you shack up in there? Give Mel custody of them damn kids. Give Mel custody of them damn kids because you don't have nowhere for them to stay right now. And soon, hopefully, you'll have somewhere to stay when y'all go to court for that revenge P. Okay? when the investigations finish. So you'll have somewhere then. I wouldn't sign anything too long. Okay? And gonna tell Chris, well, you don't care about that? Or you don't care about me and my kids where we stay at? Or is it just that you don't care? It's about the money. It's about the money. It's about my motherfucking business. It's about me not giving a fuck about nothing that you talking about. Because when I did, you took advantage of it. So now it's go time. Get out. Then he gonna try to slide in, I found a place. When? If you found a place, you would have been out of those damn people's house. I cannot take it with Martel. He is such a fucking idiot. So next thing we get to is Kimmy dumbass and Maurice dumbass. Kimmy tells Maurice about the Black Expo and that Marcel wasn't charging at first. See, that's what I'm saying. Since Kimmy, why you want talking this shit to Tisha? Why you wasn't talking this to Tisha? Because you know Tisha was very much so involved in the shit with Marcel. And if she wasn't, that's probably why she was like, I'm not about to ask her for no money. She probably didn't know that Marcel was going around asking people for money. So Kimmy is telling Maurice that Marcel wasn't charging at first until he seen how many people was biting it and wanted to be on it. Then he started charging people. Maurice says he paid. Kimmy said, I know you fucking lying. So he said, and you know, and I didn't even like our spot or where we was at and this and that. What is y'all damn business? Why don't y'all say what the business is? Because even when he was on stage, he was talking about the credit stuff, but he never said like our booth is over there, credit one, whatever. He didn't say any of that. And I think they booth said something about, let's see if I have it in my notes. What the hell was the name of that damn business? I forgot the name of that business they had on here. Oh, I got another note. Let me see if it's on here. I forgot the name of their business. But they did have it up there, which I don't know what the hell it was. I don't know what the hell it was. So, anyway. So they talk about that, and then they get into that mess about sex. And I don't want to hear that. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not interested in it. Again, if Maurice was requiring so much damn sex, and it was like that, and it was hidden like that, he wouldn't have been insinuating that Kyle cheated on him. Okay? Let's move on. I'm not interested in Kimmy's little acting like she appalled and he getting on the border of being an asshole. Next scene. Next scene is Stormy and Courtney. They're at the warehouse. Stormy is telling him that they got that backlog down, and it's like it's only her there. And I recommended last night on the panel that I feel like, because I don't see Keke working either. So I feel like Stormy and Mel could let Keke come and work at their warehouses. Well, Mel, hers in her house. So I will understand, you know, that one or whatever. But is Stormy hire Keke? Shit. You got them other get along gangs over there working, looking like some little fools. Let Keke up in there so she can have some steady income. But wait until she get out of rehab and then let her come up there and work. And she have her some income. Everything will be good. They can show her and Stormy building a relationship because she's one of her employees and everything. I think it's a good idea. But she tells Courtney tells her about what the conversation with him and Marcel, and Stormy like, what? I can't believe you did that. You didn't even send that man. Stormy, shut the hell up. You knew you wanted him to go sick on damn Marcel. Shut up. He was mad because you told on him. You told on him for him to go do that. So quit playing. Then they started talking about Keke and stuff like that, and Courtney like, yikes. But again, they, you know what I'm saying, whether they wanted to laugh about it or whatever, it was funny, I guess, for them. But at the end of the day, I just think Courtney be high any damn way, in my opinion. And I don't think it was like a judgment laugh. I just think he just thought it was funny. Like, it's a little chuckle like, damn. You know? So, like I said, and I think he'd be high anyway. So, I don't think it was for judgment. I don't think it was judgment because I think they might indulge in some things. Okay? So, I don't think he took it like that. And he doesn't seem like a judgmental person anyway. And I'm glad that they didn't try to do what... Their conversations were very different than Tiffany, Keke, and Kimmy's. And I would expect more from them, especially with Tiffany saying that her mother and father were on drugs when she was growing up. And I would expect more from her own family, Tisha. So that's what that is. They move on, and that's that. The last scene was with Mel. I don't know why this came up on my computer. Not now. Okay. The last scene was Mel goes and visit Keke. So Keke is telling her about she had to go to the hospital or something like that. Mel bring her a gift, a housewarming gift, and that house looked nice. Mel bring her a housewarming gift, and it's one of her push-through shirts, and they strategically lay it across the couch. And Mel is talking to her about what Tiffany said about the Home Depot stuff. And Keke, you know, asking Keke what she had. First, she asked her what was going on before she tried to get up in her business. She asked her what was going on. Keke, you know, was telling her about, you know, her kids' book, but now she thinks she want to do like a book. Like somebody stole her idea about that kids' book. But she also said she want to do a book about, you know, with poems and stuff like that. Like I said, Keke is a very good speaker. So I think she would have did good at the Black Business Expo on the stage, giving a speech, you know, speaking. Except them having all them peanut head losers up there. But she's going on and on and on and on. We know Keke likes to talk, okay? So Mel, of course, brings up the stuff about the Home Depot stuff. And she's telling her about that. I think she started talking about her having to go to the hospital 2 times for excruciating back pain. Now, we all know, or maybe most of us know, that back pain is one of the hardest things to diagnose. You know, it's like something they can't prove you not having. You know what I'm saying? They can't prove it. They can run. She said they was running all type of tests and stuff like that, and nothing was coming back. Because, and that's also the main reason why people that's addicted to pain meds come to the hospital with back pain. Even if it's some other type of pain, but back pain is the main one because it's hard to prove. Like, it's hard to prove that. So even if they do run tests, MRIs and stuff like that, and they don't see like a herniated, like no disc or nothing like that, nothing out of place, like, it still does not mean that you're not having pain, because you can have it in your muscles. You know, you can have it anywhere. Like, it does, they can't prove it like that. But, you know, once they see that somebody might have a, you know, flag on them, they might be able to eliminate them from even getting any drugs. So that's what it sounds like. Like I said, I really feel like she is in a state of a relapse, and we, of course, want the best for her, even if the people around her don't. And I think she should just go to rehab again and try again. But she has to want to go. Okay? And like I said, even though I feel like that right now, Keke and that stuff that she got going on with her mom and the bloggers and stuff like that, even though I think they own some bullshit with that stuff, I still feel for her, because at the end of the day, I feel like she's on something. So that could cause her to be manipulative, to lie, to do different things. But these other people that's around her, that's sober, it's not right. Like, it's not right. You shouldn't be doing that, because you know that she's not herself right now. I don't like when people take advantage of people when they know that they are on something. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like, you know, when guys, like, you know, dealers make them do any type of thing just to, you know, get them something for free and stuff. Like, I don't like that stuff. Like, that's demeaning. I don't like that. And they treat them any kind of way sometimes. So I don't like that. And I don't. So that's why when I said, like, people taking advantage of her, I feel like a lot of people around her is not doing right by her. And like I said, I'm going to give her the grace, because I feel like she's had a relapse. And that's the only grace I'm going to give her, because the other stuff, I'm going to call the bullshit on it and what I see. But she's not in her right state of mind, to me, in my opinion. So again, we're going to pray for Keke. We're going to see what's going on with the rest of this season. I think I don't want this show to end. I want the Scotts off of this show. I want them off of this show. They're no good. They are no good. And they think that they're better than Keke, but actually they're worse. Okay? Because she has a known problem. What's your problem? Admit to some of your stuff. Talk about y'all own damn self. Don't use her. Don't use that damn cancer. Don't use none of that stuff. Use yourself. Talk about y'all. Let's talk about why we don't have no progress on y'all new house. Why? What is going on? What are you going to do? Give us an update on that lawsuit, so Miss Black Titanic don't have to go down to the damn courthouse. Quit acting like people attacking y'all when they're just looking up your information because y'all lie so damn much. That's what I feel. So, get y'all together and talk about y'all. And like I said, they have stories that they could talk about overcoming. But they choose not to, and they choose to focus and talk shit about other people. But that's all I got for this episode. It was a pretty good episode. So I'll see you guys next week for the live watch party at 8 o'clock p.m. when the show starts. That's Eastern time. And depend on what's going on this week, I'll do the pregame show. But if we need to go on Patreon and talk first, we need an extended piece of time, because I think we might have to go to Patreon at least a half an hour early before the show come on. So I might just do the pre-show on YouTube from 6:30 to 7:30, and do 7:30 hard stop, 7:30 go over to Patreon and go from there. And then we'll talk about some mess that we can talk about, because of course y'all know on Patreon we can show people videos, we can go through the stuff. You know how we like to be nosy and get into the mess. So that's what we're gonna do. We can do that on Patreon. Anybody is welcome to join the Patreon. It's only $5. I already told y'all about sharing my link. I see that y'all still sharing my link. Okay, so I might have to put the Patreon to the $5 for the tier that you can watch the live show. But if you want to watch the replays, you'll have to pay $10 or something like that. I'm just thinking about that, but because I don't think it's fair for some people to be paying $5. It's not like it's a damn lot of money with your broke ass, but I don't think it's fair for people to go and pay $5 and then for a broke ass mofo to go and share your link. You only pay $5 for it for a month, and you sharing the link with other people and they get to watch your stuff for free. And then they want to go on their channels and complain about what we saying about them in Patreon, but yet your ass wasn't even supposed to hear it because you ain't got no damn membership to it. Now, you got a membership to it, you would have had your ass back there and listened to it for yourself. Okay? But since you don't, and like I said, you want to be broke, act like a broke bitch, and have somebody send you a link, or y'all got to collectively put in money, $1.25 to, ante up for the $5 so y'all can share the link with other people. Be my guest, because I don't know if I want to have people paying extra for some shit they can get for $5 because some stupid ignorant mofos want to keep on sharing the link. But guess what? I'm gonna start blocking you, and I'm gonna keep your little $5. Okay, so let's move on with that. So y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think about the episode in the comments. I thought it was pretty good. Y'all let me know. And until next time, y'all. Oh, let me give y'all a little update, y'all. Y'all cooking. She's asleep now. She ain't feeling good. She was just throwing up a little while ago. So, she was throwing up. I had to try to get her because she was going to her cage. I had to get her and because it was just like it was thick. So after she had threw up so much, the other stuff, it wouldn't come off. It was stuck. I had to get it off and everything. What a mama. But the day she got groomed, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all the grooming story when I do the what's coming up next week video. Okay. Bye.